Yeah, beautiful moments, beautiful time. Tell me where you're watching me from. My name is Ombili Oli from Mama Africa. Big up Vin Banton. Big up Edutrick Vlogs. Big up people who support me. Big up people whom I support. My friends from all over the world. It's me, Oli Tena, again and again. So we are on this street. You can see on the background a guy passing with a with a cycle. It's a night video as we walk today here. So guys, you've been enjoying my videos. So today I'm just walking on this street at night here. So today also we're going to make a video and see how life goes with. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support you're giving to me. I can see this car here. It has a puncture. As you can see, it has a puncture. This car here has been put on this road for a long time. Maybe the owner has just left it here. And also one thing, it is very dirty. You can see it from the look of it. It is very dirty, guys. The owner has refused to clean it. You know, funny things here, guys. Some people just maybe abandon their cars on the road and go and leave them for a very long time. Yeah. Others even just fly out. Maybe even they forget about these cars. Yeah. And the cycle continues. So after some time, the government will come, municipal will come and remove these cars from this road and impound them. And after some time, they sell them as second-hand cars, and life goes on. So today, what are we going to talk about? Today, I want to tell you something, a true story about my friend Paulo or Paul. Paul was born in a village in Kenya, in the village, deep. Not just a village, deep in the village on the border between Kenya and Uganda. So Paulo was born to peasant farmers. The mother was a peasant farmer, the father was a peasant farmer. So they live in the deep in the villages where they used to live. So 1 kilometer away from where they lived, there was a military outpost or a camp. And that camp had been put there primarily to stop some people from the neighboring country who would come and attack and also steal cows, cause havoc in that area. So police could not be able to handle them on the border, so they put there who? The military, as opposed to handle people because of insecurity that was in that area. So that is where he was born. So Paul's mom looked for a way to sustain herself because farming is not an all year round. But now you're in the village, now she looked for how can I survive because this life of poverty is so much. Now what she did is that she started selling traditional beer. We call it busa, and traditional gin. We call it changa. Now you prepare the beer is called busa. Then after it's ready, people have drunk it. Then you distill it to get changa. Changa now is what you sell as the gin now, and people usually like drinking changa. So these military men, when the month starts, people who are on payslip, they will drink beer in the bars, the high expensive places. They spend money like what, and they merry making. But when the man is in a crisis, the man is in a corner now, and most of them are alcohol addicts. They will now come to Mama Pima. Mama is a lady who measures, Pima is measuring Mama Pima, and he will now sell for them changa and busa because they want to be high all the time and the money is small now. They have to survive. They have now to put their money in order or their accounts in order. I don't know if you're addicted to these kind of things, you cannot sleep without. So Mapima will invite them and they will drink and enjoy. Now Mapima will get money now to buy food for his family. Reason why he had 10 kids. and he had a husband. But the husband, guys, I'm telling you, the husband, seeing that this life is so much tough here, left to the city 200 kilometers away. But the wife was left with the kids. And what the husband used to do is that he would come when he got a leave, impregnate the wife, then go back there. Those times, there are no mobile phones. The only way of communication is that you give someone money and he sends the money back to your family. So this man will not even send money every month. Where he had gone to, this man also had found a a side chick. But this side chick had made this man lose focus. But this man did one thing, guys, I want to tell you. He said that he wants to maintain a second wife. And you know, you're poor and you want to maintain a second wife. This means you'll have to forget about your family. So this man what did? He forget even to pay school fees for his kids. So the first two ladies reached class 8 to grade 8 in Kenya. They're supposed to go to high school. This man was not sending any money. They stayed helping their mom selling changa, the illegal brew. So they stayed with the mom for some time. Those ladies saw this is not life. So men just came and lied to the ladies, and the two ladies got married. And you know, ladies survive with surviving. They can survive because of when they get married and they get a very good husband. They can live with the husband in a very good life. But as a man, it's a tough thing. So Paulo was faced with hardship. Now he's in class 4. The father now even coming home is after even 3 years or 2 years. Because the father was complaining, I'm coming home, you're getting pregnant. So the father was looking for a way to run away from the wife. Because he said, oh, but every time I come, I impregnate you. Then I want to do family planning. I'm running away from from this kind of thing. And you know the wife had no time for family planning. It was now not working good on her. So it's just like that because now the husband is far away. What I do now? I'm just like that. Now the husband has run away. Paulo, school is problem. Now he's in grade 4. Can't continue with the school because the mother gets money only for food. Now what happens? You know when you're working and you're selling those illegal brews, people come to drink there. There are some bachelor men. So there was a guard who used to guard a local primary school there. She would get some money. So she was single and she would come with milk and sugar. So what do? Paulo's mom accepted her in the house so that she can keep her bed warm. Even if you are a lady, the man has arrived from 2 years. What do? But this man, Mama Paulo, did not get pregnant for this man. Maybe that time, Mama Paulo's eggs were finished in the ovary. Mama Paulo decided to do some TL because 10 kids, he could not continue. They did TL to her. So Paulo was tough living because he's now a small boy. Now he's forced to go and work in people's farms. You know, when people have now harvested corn, there's the remainder corn. So he has to go and scavenge for those corns, then come back home with them, move them from the cobs, then dry them, then sell them to people there. The drunkard there, sell them there. He gets money even to buy even an underpant, because even clothing was very tough for Paulo. Or maybe when the sister comes, he buys for Paulo clothing. So Paulo was so much living in a very tough life. Now Paulo is 12 years old. Life is so much hard in a village. And one of these military men who used to work in a village tells Paulo, when he was coming to drink there, I'm looking for a boy who's gonna take care of my cows and my sheep and my donkeys and my goats back in my village. So Paulo looked for that person he could not get. Then Paulo told the man, even me I can go and work for you. So the soldier did not even refuse. He said, if you accept, no problem. Soldier went and talked to Paulo's mom. Paulo's mom gave the blessing because Paulo's mom had nothing to do because he saw Paulo's school has stopped. The father no pay school fees and life is so much hard. He has also some other kids whom he is taking care of. and some they had been taken by sponsors, so Paulo did not get a sponsor. So those ones who were sponsored, they were okay. But Paulo, life is so much tough for Paulo. Oh, now Paulo decided now, let me follow this soldier to the village and start taking care of his cows. Now they agreed on a salary. Paulo was to be paid $10 per month, and this guy had to buy Paulo food when Paulo got there, and give Paulo a house. So Paulo was taken by the guy when the guy was taking his leave, and they traveled around 300 kilometers. They passed the Nairobi city, they went into the deep in the village. This man had bought a lot of cows and goats. So he had bought also a very big tract of land where he kept them. So the other guy was selling the cows and goats and also receiving salary. So he told the Paulo, I don't want you to steal anything from me. I'll give you freedom to take care of these cows. The milk will be yours. Even you can sell the fertilizer or the manure, you can sell it. That is your money. And also, there's a big tract of land here. You can farm the corn, beans, vegetables. You can sell them. I will not ask you anything out of it. Just when I come to visit, I can just take small and take to my mother and father back in a other place where they are living. So also, if you need water, I have a borehole here. Also, people come here to fetch water, or people who are doing construction. There's a donkey and a cart here. You can put water and sell for them and ask you nothing. So Paulo was blessed. The salary of 1,000 will come even after 3 months when the guy come. So he'll give Paulo 3,000. And Paulo used to have money because he used to sell milk. So Paulo was living in a good life. So he forgot the life where he used to live back with his mom, where he used to live in the kitchen. He used to sleep in the kitchen, and drunkards would drink. Others would not even go back home, so they could pee on themselves, and others the mom could put them in the same place where Paulo slept. So Paulo would wake up in the morning with the drunkards in the room, snoring, making a lot of noise. So Paulo now is given a room, a good nice bed. He can cook for himself nice food. He was used to eating food that was not even good. Now Paulo can even cook some nice food. Paulo can even drink tea with buns, with bread in the morning, with butter. Hey, he can now drink milk like a baby cow, like a calf. Oh, Paulo now used to make some nice tea. You understand? Tea that is only milk. Now Paulo was living in a land of milk and honey. So life there was very good. Paul lived in a very nice environment. It would rain. Paulo would plant vegetables, would sell them to the neighbors. So Paulo even now could buy for himself new clothing. Paulo now lived a very good life. You see, guys, when God decides to bless you, it blesses you in a very good way. Paulo now started saving money. Even now, started even buying for himself goats and keeping them there. Even bought for himself sheep, his own now. Leave the owners. Now he buy for himself and keeps there. And the owner did not have anything. So Paul now started now broadening his mind. So he made in friends. Now, when now you have money, and before he was now he's now around 18 years old. Now he's made in friends, even learn the local language. Now these friends tell people, let's go and have some fun. So they started to take Paulo into dance where Paulo can now start drinking. Paulo, where he used to stay, Paulo did not drink. But now he has been taken to these friends now that introducing him Paulo to drinking places and also dancing. Some musicians will come, they'll go and dance. They'll tell Paulo, let's go to this dance and dance. So during those escapades, Paulo now starts seeing there are ladies outside here. And people start saying, you can get even a lady here. So one day they took Paulo to a den where they sell sorghum sake. I don't know if you understand sorghum sake. This is beer made from sorghum. We have rice sake, but now this is sorghum sake. Sorghum was when it came to Kenya, people used to like it so much because it was also cheap. So this lady used to sell this sorghum sake in the area. So Paulo went and met this lady, and this lady was older than Paulo. So they became friends, just talking. Paulo is now accustomed Now, even Paulo now goes there, drinks even on credit when doesn't have money. And the lady does not even harass Paulo because, if he wants now water, Paulo will deliver for him water because Paulo had donkey carts. So Paulo was now becoming now top now. So Paulo will get money, spoil his friends, they go drink with that lady. So the lady was a divorcee and the husband had left her, and the lady through selling that sake had bought himself land there. So he had built a house there and was staying with his 3 kids, 2 big boys and 1 girl. And later the girl got married. Later one of the boys went to stay in Nairobi. Now they started having one boy. So they started living there, and through that meeting with Paulo for so much time, Paulo and this lady fell in love and they found themselves indulging in coitus. Understand? Coitus. Paulo was now 20 years old. The lady was now 33 years old. The lady is older than Paulo. So now, when you indulge in such kind of things in sex, what happens? You are a man and a woman. Unfortunately, or blessingly, the lady got pregnant with Paulo's baby. Now, the lady said, Paulo, you love me? Paulo said, yes. Now you can live together because now I am pregnant with your baby. Now, he started living there. Paulo now started working hard now. Now, he took money from the where he's selling milk. Now came to this lady who was selling this beer, this sorghum beer. And now Paulo gave the lady money, but the lady could invest more money into the business so the business would grow. And through that, they were able to buy even land, very big land, and started farming that land. And the land was registered in the lady's name because Paulo is not having a national identity card. So they lived together for a very long time, close to 10 years. Now Paulo is 30 years, the lady is 43 years, and the kid now is 13 years. Now they started living together. Now, one time, the government, I don't know what happened to that beer. The owner started fighting with the government. Now the government decided to ban that beer being sold in that area. Next, that Paulo, see, it has been banned, but now Paulo went now to start selling gin. But now you see that this one was cheap. People are buying it a lot. Now, this son of this lady, we can leave him to sell this gin, and us we can go to another place where we can start life and see if we can start selling this sorghum, but in a different way. Also, we can incorporate inside this gin also. So Paulo now decided now to go to a new place. After they going to a new place, they went and opened a small pub also there. Started selling that second generation alcohol now. Because now that one has been banned, but second generation alcohol, second generation what do you call it, whiskey. Don't know that one. That one is that they used to mix water and ethanol. They make some kind of whiskey like this, cheap one. So that one is what they used to sell. Now Paulo started selling that one. So they went there, they located that place with their last born. And they left the firstborn back there continuing with that job. Because now firstborn there was in the land tilling there, and Paulo came to this place with the wife. Now the wife now was now okay, no problem, until a time it reached that the government also banned this alcohol. After banning this alcohol, now the wife was forced now to stay in the house with the kid. And the kids goes to school, and Paulo was supposed to look for another way to survive. Now, through connection with the people there, Paulo had become a broker. Now, after becoming a broker, now he became one of the best brokers now, because everybody looked for Paulo because he was one of the best brokers. Now, after becoming a broker, Paulo will broke even sand for construction, I'm good, bye. Paulo would broke, let's say, even stones for construction. Paulo would broke so many things. So it was one of the most feared broke because if he said you are not selling, that place was at headquarters, you're not selling your stones, you will not sell. You have to look for Paulo so that Paulo can look for you, the customer, or you will come with the customer and refuse until you will hit with his demands. If he says it's 50, you will buy it at 50. He was the one controlling the price there. So everybody feared Paulo because he had connection and people loved him. Those people who used to, the owners of trucks, the customers, they loved him so much because they could give him money and he could deliver and he could not steal any money. So Paulo had money, so he would go work, take some money back home. So even he told his wife, no need to continue doing this illegal business. Now I'm a broker, I'm getting money. Now you just relax back home while I hustle. And the wife was very understanding. Now she agreed to listen to what Paulo was telling him. Now guys, Paulo, now money is too much and as now he's a drunkard. Now he starts drinking what beer, because now even if it's you have been drinking this cheap alcohol. Now you got money. What do? You start drinking beer. And you know one thing, if you go to this bus, this bus they usually bring young ladies, not older ladies. Young ladies so that they can entice customers to come. And when some ladies they get married, some do like that. When they find that these ladies have lost their touch, they move them and they bring new ones. That was happening in this bus. Now, new ladies have come into the bar. Now, these ladies, they were very beautiful. And you know, Paulo has never in his life dated a young girl. Now, Paulo gets crazy seeing this girl. And this girl, she was new because this owner of this bar bought very beautiful bar so that he can revamp the bar because customers had run away. So his target was the people on the trucks and the masons and the brokers. Those ones had money. The other workers did not have money. Those ones did not have small. Those handymen did not have money. They could go drink changa. But these rich people could be there. So these rich people started fighting for this lady. So Paulo also joined the bandwagon. So the lady made Paulo lose focus. Even sometimes Paulo could not go sleep in the house. She could fight with this man. If this man, rich man wants this lady, even me I want this lady. And Paulo used all he could because he could speak the local languages the lady understood. So Paulo and this rich man, they were fighting for this lady, but Paulo managed to win this lady. But after winning this lady, the lady realized that Paulo is having a wife. Even people tell this lady, Paulo is married to an old an old woman, because the woman is now old. Let's say now Paulo is around 35 and the woman is around closing to, let's say, 48 there. But Paulo managed to convince this lady. So he will go to this lady's house. I know this lady is 20 years. This lady could do amazing things to Paulo. Paulo had never enjoyed that kind of love. You know, he was used to the cockroach style. That was what missionary style for Paulo. No, he's been given kadunga. Other styles that scorpion kadunga, other styles that you cannot even imagine. So Paulo was forced to sometimes not even go to sleep in his house. Now the wife will ask Paulo, where do you sleep? Sometimes you come from there, but you bring money to house. Now the people started thinking that this lady has used herbs on Paulo because Paulo has even forgot his wife and kids. So I don't know if they have, but they said that is what people used to say. Paulo has been bewitched or Paulo has been used. Kamote. Kamote is drugs, traditional herbs, not drugs, traditional herbs that can make a woman, a man, be stupid and forget his wife and run after other ladies outside there. So the wife in the house started asking Paulo questions, and Paulo did not want to be asked questions. Now Paulo now realized that he's having an old woman in the house now. Now Paulo comes early in the morning. Where did you sleep? Don't ask me, Silver. I bought for you everything in this house. Now Paulo started violent. And you know, he stayed with that lady for more than 10 years. And Paulo did not even raise a hand on this lady, even quarrel with this lady. This Paulo said, I will end your life here. And the lady started asking herself, what is this going to happen? I don't know this kind of life with Paulo. Paulo can do something bad for me. Now, one day, Paulo came. I don't know what Paulo had done. But Paulo told me he went and smoked ganja, so he was very high, and also drank mix of beer and these spirits. So he was like a madman, bang, mixing with all those things, and also tobacco. So he was like a madman. He was not normal. He went and looked for a cane and went into the house, found the old woman there, and dressed the old woman for her to sleep down. Did what he did around 1 hour. After finishing what he does, because he's your wife, you cannot reject you what you want. 1 hour on top of that lady. After finishing, Paulo now took a cane. The lady is pregnant, closed the door, started whipping the lady. Whipping the lady. The lady started crying. Hey, Paulo, why are you beating me? What have I done for you? What have I done anything for you? You know you're my husband. Why are you beating me? The lady received a beating, and she's an old woman. Received a beating for around 2 hours until neighbors came to help. So when neighbors came to help, they removed Paulo from outside, and they went and threw Paulo there. So Paulo went there and started sleeping there because he's now tired, crazy about things, high on those things. So they started saying, Paulo has been put by herbs, has been bewitched by that lady, so he's doing this to this lady. So Paulo now slept there. This lady now slept that day. Paulo went back to the house, slept. But after morning, when Paulo went to work, this lady packed all her clothing, called a car, put all the things in the house, then took everything and went back to the village to stay there in the village. So Paulo was left alone with that house, without anything in that house. He was left only with a mattress and an empty bed there, old mattress and a bed there. So Paulo went to the lady and told the lady, now I've chased that woman, the one who told me to chase, I've chased her. Now you can come back. So after 1 week, the lady moved in with Paulo to the house. Now Paulo, you see Paulo now was sleeping on that bed. It was very small matter because the best thing the lady had taken, when cooking nothing. So the lady went and to a house where she used to stay, bought things and started staying with Paulo inside that house. Now even the lady now even stopped working where he used to work in the bar. Now that Paulo is a broker, Paulo has money, he started living with Paulo. And guys, before we continue with the story on the next part, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't forget to share, and don't forget to hit the notification button. We'll be back next time with the part 2 of Paulo's story, how Paulo stayed with this lady, and let's see if the lady marriage was successful or what happened. And I know you guys will enjoy to listen to Paulo's story part 2. It's me, Ombili Oli, signing out. I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to sleep or I'm going to do what, but it's night now. Night is time for sleeping. And I'm just overwhelmed by the love you guys are giving me. Because you guys, if not your support, I could not be doing these videos every time. Yeah. I know one day I'll be a big guy. I know one day I'll be able to be successful and attract a crowd or an audience that will be supporting me each and every day. So I'm really only signing out, and I miss you. I love you very much. Before I continue, that small car there, that Kadudu. If I get blessed with that car, I will stop suffering. I'm suffering too much here. That small car, people may think that I want this car. I don't want this car. This one is very expensive. This one, or that one there, this one, or this one there. You see this one, or the pickup, or that one there backside, the that Ram one. No. Me, I want only this one. Let me show you what I want. I want only this car. My number is there on your screen there. That number. If you want to support me, you can support me from that number. And also, I don't have dreams of buying a bus like this one. This is not my dream. My dream is just that small car, that one. Now, these other cars are not on my bucket list. That small car is enough for me. It can change my life. So, if you feel like supporting me, thank you very much. If you feel like doing anything for me, you are welcome, and your support is highly needed. Thank you very much. I'm really only signing out. See you next time.